Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Oober and I'm going to be bringing you Game 3 of a 3-game series between Tester, currently known as TSL's SKS, and oGsTheWind, the Zerg in the 9 o'clock position, and of course Tester, the Protoss in the, 4 o'clock, 4:30-ish position. So what we're going to be seeing is oGsTheWind playing Tester on Jungle Basin. Now, Tester's first match, he went for an extremely fast expand, and it didn't really work out for him because the map just wasn't ready for it. But if he does it on this map, he is going to be so safe because these rucks are very safe. You have this one very tiny ramp which protects both your main and your natural. I really do think we're going to be seeing a very macro style play between both of these players. Now the first match, oGsTheWind did destroy Tester handedly, gave him his ass, just absolutely crushed him and punished him for not having vision and map control. Now we'll see what happens this game. I do have a feeling that Tester is going to throw down a fast expand because he does like that sort of play. But we'll see. Now Tester is scouting up here, saw that the early, probably was trying to block this hatchery and delayed a little bit, but it's not going to happen. Looks like a 14 hatch, probably a 15 pool, a very normal standard play from oGsTheWind, which is fairly uncommon considering the last two games, because he did throw down 10-11 pools both games in the first two games of the series. So we'll see a more normal play than usual for oGsTheWind. Now he does have 15 food. There's the spawning pool. That's what I was expecting. And there's the production tab. Sorry guys, I'm an idiot. Oh, and that's exactly what I was expecting to see from Tester, throwing down that early expansion. All he has to do is throw down one gateway here, one cybercore forge here, and he is safe, protected. And he is learning from his mistakes. Tester, this is beautiful. Immediately scouting this, or putting a pylon up to scout and gain vision of the rocks so that he knows no funky business can happen with Zerglings. oGsTheWind, of course, is going to see this early and know exactly what Tester's doing with this fast expand. Now the first game we also saw, and he is throwing down a forge instead of well, I guess he got a late gateway, so he has to throw down the forge to protect from Zerglings. And this probe is just going. This is the Energizer Bunny. Look at this probe scouting all day. 4 minutes in the game, still scouting. He's gonna have to be careful though, because those Zerglings are coming. Now, oGsTheWind currently content to macro up, getting a second gas fairly early before speed is even researched. Maybe expecting a fast layer. We'll see. And oGsTheWind scouting the natural expansion, knowing exactly what's up. Tester currently content to just macro like crazy, getting tons of drones, almost getting 0 units. Let's check the income tab. Well, they're sort of dead even. They both have just about the same harvester count. Tester is two drones ahead, which for Protoss against Zerg, that's actually fairly decent for Tester. He's actually 3 drones ahead now. The wind must be cutting drone production because now he is 4 drones behind, and this double expo is starting to kick in. Tester is getting a very big economic lead quickly and very safely. I do very much like this play. See, one gate on Lost Temple he could not handle, but on this map, on this matchup, he definitely can, and he is throwing down a Stargate just like in the first matchup. And that's beautiful. How does he click minerals that far away? That's wonderful. Good job, Tester. I could never do that. Alright, here are the Zerglings. That is quite a few Zerglings. Maybe expecting to try and break down those rocks in the back, but it's just not going to work. He already scouted this photon, or this pylon, so I don't understand exactly what the wind is expecting to do with all of these Zerglings out here. Well, we'll see, won't we? He's got this Overlord here, and ooh, this is going to be very, very important if he's going to be able to scout this Stargate, because this is very revealing of what the Wind or Tester is trying to do. And look at that, going for a very quick ground weapons level 1, even though he only has 2 ground units. That, my friend, is a crazy move. He's just like, yeah, I don't need gateways, I'll just go straight for ground level upgrade level 1. That is insane, and we do see a Void Ray coming out for production. This could be very dangerous for oGsTheWind because he does not have, uh-oh. Where is this Nidus network coming from? There it is. oGsTheWind playing the very exact same play as he did last time, putting a changeling in, distracting this photon cannon so oGsTester does not know that this changeling is here currently. This Nidus worm and this is why this is going to work on this map, because he is going to throw these Nidus worms down, but Tester has complete vision of all this, so he is going to be able to lock this down so quickly. 2 Nidus worms going down so far. Oh, this is just going to fail completely because Tester has complete vision. Locking down this, completely shutting down this ramp. No way something can go up, knowing that he is going to be focusing on the air. So he's just like, well, I can have 2 stalkers defend my ramp. Hell yeah. So he is going pure air build, not going to be attacking with ground forces whatsoever. Hopefully going to try and take the Wind off guard, which we do not see any. I don't understand what he's trying to do. He knows a Void Ray is on the way, but he does not have any queens in production, nor does he have... Oh, he can't have queens in production because he's lost overlords and he's supply blocked. He does not have a spire on the way. He needs to put a spire up. He needs to get unsupply blocked. He needs to get more queens. This Void Ray is going to be wreaking havoc, and instead of going for queens, he uses the rest of his supply that he could squeak out on drones. Why did you do that? Why the Wind? That might just lose you the game. This one Void Ray destroying, now 2 Void Rays just destroying everything. Oh, and this is beautiful. Phoenix picking up the queen so he was not able to attack, while the Void Ray just destroys it. This is very, very good micro by oGsTheWind. And this is exactly what he wanted to do on the first game. That is a huge number of Zerglings. What are they going to be doing? Are they going to be able to attack and break this wall? 1 photon cannon. What is that? 2 stalkers and 5, 6 gateways to defend this. I think Tester is going to be just fine. That huge number of Zerglings is the Wind's only chance, and I don't think it has much of a chance to break down this massive wall. And he already has a photon cannon back here to protect these rocks and this area right here from Overlord drops. This is just so many Zerglings. Oh, and he's going Banelings. When did he get a Banelings nest up? I completely missed that fact. Oh, don't you think Baneling nests should be able to be shot at by anti-air? They're so high in the air. But let's see, he's definitely going to try and break down this wall. Let's see how it's going to work out. He's got this Void Ray coming in. It's going to be able to kill all these units if micro properly. And destroying... Oh, and beautiful force fields coming down by Tester. Absolutely wonderful, letting some of the Zerglings in. Not going to be happy about that, but he's going to pull a couple of probes off the line. Going to be completely fine. Pull a couple of sentries back, and they're going to be able to handle that very easily. 3 more Banelings coming in, but oh, beautiful, beautiful force fields handling that easily, all the while handling his Void Rays and Phoenixes in the Wind's main, just wreaking havoc. 1 Spore Crawler in the line, supply blocking him utterly. This Nidus Worm worked on the first match. It is not going to work on the second match. He dedicated so many units to these Zerglings, but Tester strategy did work this time, and there's the GG. What a game. And this is a beautiful example of how some strategies are not meant to be used on some maps, when if you take them to a completely separate map, are utterly destructive, like this fast expand into Stargate, and then going for 6 gateways, 1 Stargate, just was crushing on this map. Not much oGsTheWind could have done about it, but he also did spend a lot of unnecessary money on the Nidus network, the huge number of Zerglings, getting no upgrades whatsoever, which, I mean, it's to be expected. He was going to try and put the game away like he did in the first to just throw a Nidus here, throw another Nidus here, just to try and see if there's any holes in Tester's vision, but no. This area is much smaller to gain vision of than it is in the first, and it's much easier to defend, handing Tester the easy 2 out of 3 games win over oGsTheWind. Well, I'm been OoberBoober, and this has been a fun game to cast. If you've liked my casts, please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be throwing many more StarCraft games as I find awesome replays, and I'm going to be throwing them up. Thanks for watching. Enjoy, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.